Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
You there?
Revelio. Potato. Leviosa. Glacier. Nice and
studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Could it be a map? A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. Confringo! The door is looking at us.
Clever. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
Hamid, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Watch your step round here. Matter of time till Ragnarok set things right. Someone there?
Ragnarok is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
Watch your step round here.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Lucas, don't tell us.
Ragnarok is...
We're being watched by a door.
What? You will regret coming here. What's a human? I won't rest until...
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Yes, of course.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time. Hello?
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Revelio.
อ้าวเมื่อกี้ลืมเปิดไมค์มาตั้งแต่แรกเลย โอเคเราจะไปทางไหนต่อวะ
Revelio. Bombarda.
ไม่ได้เลย
Confringo.
ไปไงวะเอ้าผมไม่เก่งวะโอ้โหเต็ม
Revelio.
เราไปทางไหนวะขอดูก่อนมีทางเข้าตรงไหนบ้างนะตรงเมื่อกี้ก็ตายหมดเลยมีทางเข้าอ่ะตรงทางนี้ก็ตามจุดไฟก่อน
Confringo. Revelio.
มันต้องไปทางไหนวะก็ไม่ได้ไปทางนี้ หายแล้วไปทางไหนวะต้องไปทางไหนวะ
Revelio.
ตัวนี้ก็ไปที่นี่อ๋อไปทางน้ำ
Tell us. Revelio.
ไม่ได้เดี๋ยวเดินไปทางนี้
Revelio.
อ้าวยังไม่หมดเต็มเฮ้ยมันสามารถเพิ่มสล็อตใส่เกียร์ได้เหรอเมอร์เลนมันเพิ่มได้วะสงสัยอันนี้เราต้องสู้แล้วแหละเราต้องรอบไปก่อน3-4 ตัว
Not your best
เข้า
luck.
ที่สายเอ้าPity, not quite. โอ้อะไรวะไอ้ห่าเอ้ยเอ้าอะไรวะเมื่อกี้มันเหมือนมันค้างอะมันหลบไม่ได้อยู่ๆเราก็ยืนงงๆเหมือนเมื่อกี้มันค้างอะยืนงงๆใช่
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
ต้องมันมาจากรอบทิศทางอะมันมองไม่ค่อยเห็น
Patrol. I ain't got nothing better to do.
เ ทิ้งแล้วมั้งเนี่ยเกียร์ดิอยากทิ้งอันที่สีเขียวมากกว่าได้ไหมวะสโลว์รอยัลลิสแอสซัสซินดิโปซ่านี่อันไหนวะเดโปโซเทียบขายโอ้โหแม่งเลยเฮ้ยเนี่ยอะไรวะทำไมมันถึงแบบหลบไม่ทันวะเฮ้ยบางทีมันเหมือนว่ามันมาแบบมันไม่ทันตั้งตัวมันมีบางท่าที่เราแบบเราก็มองไม่เห็น
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
เรากำลังจะไปขุด
Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
เราต้องหาทางไปด้านนั้น
Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
เพราะตอนนี้เรารู้แล้วว่าไอ้ล็อตกอล์ฟมันต้องการจะขุด
Revelio.
อ้าวไปไม่ได้เลเวล2ล็อกไปกลับเฮ้ยเราก็ไปทางไหนวะอ๋ออันนี้คือทางออกใช่ไหม
Genry, that wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without
แต่
further
ล็อต
ado,
กอล์ฟนี่มันแปลก
adieu.
ๆมากไม่แน่ใจว่าไอ้ล็อตกอล์ฟนี่มันเป็นสปายเปล่าวะ
They're building enormous drills.
ทำมาเหมือนช่วย
We
นะ
found
ผม
their
ก็ให้
plans.
บอกแสเยอะอยู่
Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
ก็งง
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
อีกคนที่พูดกันตั้งแต่ตอนแรกอะมันเลี้ยมเลยอะ
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill It caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
มันน่าจะใช่อยู่แล้วแหละ
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Yo. อ๋อ
Revelio.
เฮ้ยอะไรวะน่ะยังไม่ได้หยิบไปอีกเหรอว่าหยิบไปแล้วเนี่ย
Revelio.
มันต้องลงไป ข้างล่างปะ
Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
เลยลูกแล้วหายไปไหนวะเราจะไปนี่เลยอ๋อเข้าใจเลยลูกกลมๆมันอยู่ไหนวะไอ้ลูกบอลนั่นมันอยู่ไหนวะโอเค
Wingardium Leviosa. These Merlin spells won't get the best of me.โอ้โหแม่งยังเหลืออีกแต่เราก็มาเยอะแล้วเหมือนกันนะเนี่ยเกินครึ่งทางมาหน่อย Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, ลืมไปว่า ว่าเราเต็มไม่หว่าทิ้งอะไรให้มันเป็นสีเขียวตอนนี้แบบเดี๋ยวเราต้องพอละโอเคเราก็ไปที่อื่นต่อเดี๋ยวต้องหาที่อ้อลืมใช้นี้เลยเดี๋ยวไปหาใช้ก่อนเดี๋ยวออกไปก็น่าไม่ได้อะอันนี้ก็มีไม่พออีกอย่างนั้นก็ต้องกลับอยู่ดีโอเคไปฮอกสมิธก่อนแล้วกันไปฮอกสมิธเลย
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Hi.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
เราก็ไปเอาต้นเราไปความเหม็น
This many plants here before? You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
เอาใช่อันนี้พอละเปลี่ยนดีกว่าเอาเป็นชายนิคแคปเบต
Shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area onไปหาเซบาสเตียนปะ
Wonder who lives
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych? We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect...
After you.
Bye, bye, bye.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you
Revelio.
lead.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
ขอเปลี่ยนเควสก่อนไม่ได้ ใช่ไหมนั่นไงไม่ได้
Quiet. Too quiet. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
โอ้โหบ้านเลย
I could be used for better things than this so-called patrol. What's that? Who's there?
Revelio. What does that tell us?
An intruder!
ตายแล้ว
You're so very weak.
โอ้เอ้าชิบ
I won't rest.
Is that the best you can do?
I will make you.
Revelio.
Rather unwise coming back this
เอ้า
way.
เจ๊
Confringo.
บอมบาดาเจ๊
Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
มีปะวะ
Lumos.
Lumos!
ไม่ใช่ไปแค่ข้ามไม่นี่เฉย
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
โคตรเยอะ
I have a brother who works in Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Oh, ไม่ได้ยากอ่ะ
Totalis. Revelio.
Is somebody there? Hello? I enjoy suffering, do you?
You do that! I won't rest.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was
Revelio.
relatively fun.
Confringo. Revelio.
พามพามพามพามพามพามพามพามพามเจอแล้วทางเข้าเนี่ยตามรางรถไฟเนี่ย
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the
อืมยังมีหยักย่ายอยู่ทางเข้าอ่ะ
For better or for worse, we're in.
How nice of you to stop by.
This mine looks like a tomb.
กดผิด
It was closed after accidents were reported.
นี่
Now I see
เม
why.
ลสวีท
Confringo. Confringo.
นั่นเนี่ย
Confringo. Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
โอ้โหไหลลงไปใช่ไหมเนี่ย
What's that? Who's there? It was nothing.
Revelio.
ไม่ได้เข้าทางนี้ไม่ได้โอ้สงสัยเข้าทางนี้ไม่ได้
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. Quiet now.
Confringo.
เก็บให้หมด
That bridge has seen better days.
Repair it. Revelio.
เฮ้ยไอ้พวกนี้ตายอ่ะ โดนแล้วล่ะโอ้แมงมุมมา
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
พวกนี้ก็กลายเป็นเหยื่อให้กับแมงมุมไปซะแล้ว
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Bombarda!
ว้าว เปลี่ยนก่อน ใส่ถุงมือใหม่ แล้วก็ได้ชุดใหม่ออก
Revelio.
เฮ้ย
Sender.
ร้อย
Revelio.
เยอะนะน่ะเยอะนะน่ะ
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Afraid to fight?
Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Totalis. Revelio.
นี่เห็นไหมแถวๆนี้
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring. Not quite. This is you are my fucking idiot.
ชิบหายเลย
Let's get this over. There you are.
เฮ้ย
You're so clever.
เฮ้ย
We're not finished yet. Bombarda.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo.
เอา
Incendio.
เฮ้ย
Bombarda. Incendio.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio.
We can have a look around in peace.
ต้องขึ้นไปข้างบน
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
เฮ้ย อันนี้อะไรอ่ะ มันต้องมีอะไร
Confringo.
ใช่ ประตู 1 2 มันต้องมี3
Revelio.
Rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo.
ใช่ โอเค ถ้าอย่างงี้โอเคละ
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
เฮ้ย
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
มีอะไรไม่ได้มี3เหรออ้าวอ๋อ ได้แล้วนี่หว่า มาเอาเข้าได้นี่แล้วแลนด์ล็อกมันสามารถเข้าไปพวกนี้ได้ด้วยเหรอวะ อิสเดอร่าอันนี้เรารู้แล้ว
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Sebastian,
unravel
I think
more
I
of
found
this mystery.
something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora
Rackham
saw eye to eye on how
Rackham
this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to
Revelio.
be sure. And I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
ไม่มีแล้วนะ Undercroft
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
ทุกอย่างมันเชื่อมโยงมาที่นี่ตลอดเลยนะ
Revelio. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
อุ้ยน้ำหก
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
บันไลแล้วมันไม่ร่วมด้วยเพราะแผนเรามี
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
มันก็อธิบายดีนะโอเค
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
Revelio.
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone.
ต่อต้านไม่ได้
Ominous.
ก็เข้าร่วมซะ
I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they
ไม่ค่อยสี
died.
กันและแถมไม่มีอะไร
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
การเรียนสั่งมืดไม่ง่ายอย่างที่คิดนะเนี่ย
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
เอ๊ะโอ้ต้องเลเวล23 เรา use them simultaneously มันต้องไปหามันต้องไอ้นี่ก่อนหรือเปล่าวะอยากไปใช้กับเดี๋ยวไปต่อโซ่กับโทดีกว่าโทมันเคยอยู่แถวไหนวะนี่แหละโททาเรล
Revelio.
โอ้โหสำนักงานเรา3 เอ็ดอะเฮ้ยอะไรวะหลังๆแม่งเฮ้ยโอ้เฮ้ยตายแล้วไอ้ชิบหายเอาเฮ้ยเฮ้ยทำไมมันใช้นี่ไม่ได้วะทำไมใช้ไม่ได้วะแล้วโอ้โหโอ้โห เฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยชิบหายแล้ว
It's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Revelio.
ตัวนี้เก่งจัดบ้านโทรกลับไปอยู่ไหนวะฮอกวอตส์วะโอเคฮอกวอตส์เรียนอะไรวะจะเหลืออีกอันเดียวก็ครบแล้ว
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need. Perhaps a hybrid. I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever... Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my... Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's... You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
เรียบร้อย Flipendo ได้แล้วตอนนี้เราแค่รอให้เรา23
Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the group.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see.
That sounds lovely.
Mind you...
I suppose that makes sense.
When? And we...
ไปละข้าว
It does.
ขอเลือกไปแล้วกันไม่อยากรู้อะ
Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Flipendo นี่แหละอ๋อทำให้ลอยขึ้นโอเค
Flipendo, look at that. You're a hero. Also, Sender. Flipendo. Sender.
มันไปกระแทกให้ลงพื้นไอ้เนี่ยจะแรงสุดแล้วก็ Flipendo ลอยขึ้นไปข้างบน Flipendo จะลงข้างล่างปัดดูแทกแล้วก็ลอยขึ้นแล้วก็ปัด เจอลอยๆบ่อยเอาทำเล่นแล้วน่าจะเหมาะดีอ๋อได้ไปแล้วแต่ถ้าตัวใหญ่ๆก็ลำบากอยู่เฮ้ยลืมไปว่ามีอันเนี้ยที่อยากได้สเปลขั้นเทพสเตลอ๋อได้2ตัวพร้อมกันอันนี้ก็ดีกว่านี้โอเคเราเน้นคอเป็นหลักเลยImperial น่าจะเป็น3 มืดเหมือนกันนะเดี๋ยวค่อยมาทำภารกิจนี้แล้วกันนะครับโอเคครับวันนี้ก็พอแค่นี้ก่อนนะครับเดี๋ยวเจอกันอีกทีตอนกลางค่ำสำหรับวันนี้ก็สวัสดีครับผมบ๊ายบาย